What is going on, guys? And today I am bringing you another video. I'm sorry that I haven't posted much lately, but I really haven't had much time, but I do want to get back into daily uploads. So today I have another set of free trading methods for you. Of course, if you do enjoy it, please drop a like down below. It really does help out the channel, and it also shows me what you guys are enjoying. Of course, if you're new around here and you enjoy the content or you use any of the methods, make sure to subscribe and of course turn notifications on. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So for the first person we are looking at, we've got Quadrado. Now I was sniping him before he was released as, well, it's like a Champions League ones to watch. I'm sure many of you have seen it, but I was sniping him before that card was released. Now that card's been released, his price may have gone up a little bit because for the next week or so, he's not actually in packs. Obviously, you can only get this special version of him, and it's obviously harder to pack. So his normal card may have gone up by about 100 or 200 coins, but just snipe it from there and go a little bit under that rather than the prices I've done. Obviously, you guys are smart enough to just check the buy now, and obviously you can check that, work out how much you should be getting him for. Now, he is still a player, even with this new card coming out, he's still someone who gets undercut a lot, because a lot of the players who maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago were going for sort of 10, 15k or a little bit more, because they're so low now, people are getting them in packs and sort of just undercutting them massively. If you've got him in a team and then you look back and you're like, oh, okay, well, I've lost coins on him, I just want to get him sold quickly, people are undercutting it massively. So you can pick him up at like 3k, 3.1, and it's an easy snipe. It's not difficult to pick him up at those prices, even though he's going for, or at the time I was doing this, he was going for around 4.5. He's going for probably a little bit more now, probably around 5k, but obviously his, new card is going for around 250k at the moment. I will have a filter based around that at some point in the coming weeks and telling you when to buy special cards, because I managed to get his card, that's the special one, for I think it was 180, and about 20 minutes later he was going for 230k. So managing to pick your times with buying cards like that is really good. Obviously I'm going to do a video where I maybe talk a little bit more about that and some other investments for the Black Friday market crash. Now obviously he's a good one to snipe when you've got a low budget. Moving on to the next player, we've got a bit of a higher budget. We've actually got Blaze Matuidi. He's going for around 40,000 coins at the moment. Luckily he didn't get a special card in this Champions League set as well, otherwise his price would have probably drastically changed. To be honest, he probably would have gone up by about 5k, but luckily he hasn't got one. So we're just looking at his normal card, goes for around 48, and you just want to snipe from pretty much anything under 44. So anything that you pick up you can sell on pretty easily. I managed to get some under 46 and sell them on for quite a high price based on what I was getting him for. I managed to make profit on every card as usual, and I found that he was quite an easy player to pick up considering his price range. Usually players like that don't get listed as much. Definitely when you get to around 100k, like the Sanes, the Manes, the Salahs, you don't get much listed for an undercut value. You usually get them pretty much dead on because people really don't want to lose out on those valuable coins. But with players like Matuidi, it just seems like people aren't as interested. People just kind of want to get along with it, get their card up and just get as many coins as they can, but sometimes they undercut it just so they can get some quick coins. So luckily we managed to snipe quite a few of him very easily, and I thought he was actually quite an easy player to snipe in general. There was no competition, he doesn't seem to be botted, which is always a good thing. So moving on to the last player, we obviously have Marco Reus. I managed to pick the first one up for 42,500 coins. We then sold that on for around 46, so we made a decent profit off of that one there. Once again, all of the cards in this video I did make profit off. I actually found that Reus was quite hard to snipe. He seems to be a little bit rarer. Obviously I think it's also because he's had quite a lot of special cards and he's been in packs probably less than the other players in the video, so it would seem that maybe he's just not as easy to snipe. There are also quite a lot of bots on him. Obviously for a time he was almost needed in the Player of the Month SBC that he was in. You could use other players, but they did seem to, it did make the sort of overall SBC cost quite a lot. So there has been a lot of Royces being removed from the market, so there is less of him overall than your Matuidis, than your Quadrados as well, but he was still not awful to snipe. I still managed to get quite a few of him. I think it was 2 or 3 by the end of it. In the thumbnail you can only see one because I accidentally cleared cleared them from my transfer list before I made the thumbnail. But as you can see guys, not too difficult to pick up, and I have 2 of them being picked up in this video, one at left mid and one at left wing. Now if you have obviously enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and of course make sure to check out all my other videos. But I will see you guys in the next one.